So I want you to feel good, then there's going to be more honesty. So tell me, you begin to understand how you got sick now?
Yeah, definitely.
Describe that to me.
Really understanding how, when I got sick, how everyone, especially in my place of work, I was expected to do something, but disempowered to do it, and how that shut down things within me, and the whole notion of, even though I didn't realise it at the time, in the position I was, which was in social work, it was actually disempowering the people that we were meant to be working with. We were in a way like a rescuer, and they were the victim, and of course that doesn't help them, and then they react and they get even worse, and that toxic environment where all the doors are shut, there's not knowing even the direction, our idea, shutting down parts within me.
Because you were in that environment.
Yeah, definitely.
Now I want you to go back to, like you said, you kind of felt a bit more healed in the heart with that sound.
Or there's
in
an
your
area
words.
near the heart. Often I feel a lot of deep fatigue there and exhaustion, and then working to connect with that more and with that word, and put that pleasure or that it's not really an emotion, it's more energetic.
That's it. Yeah.
Connection within it. That and the important thing with that is it's not overriding it or repressing it or fighting against it. It's, it needs to merge. You have to merge and become one.
Yeah.
Rather than staying on one side, being just trapped on that side or fighting against that one. And that resolving a lot of that reaction that comes up that leads to fatigue.
Yeah. So you feel more energy then now?
Definitely. And I really noticed that I'm not losing the energy more in that way. I'm not getting drained. My body is not draining itself like it normally does.
Yeah. And I did adjust what you were doing regularly from the time we started speaking.
Yeah, it's.
I was consistent with that and persistent, and you consistently followed through. And you did ask me right to begin with, which I intended to anyway, stop me if I keep doing
That's right,
X, Y, Z. Yeah.
Because I'm so stuck in the head that learning actually it's nothing to do with the head. It's learning actually new ways of being really, and
that's
even vibrating.
Yeah.
It's not feeling, it's not thinking, it's beyond that.
But you're like a normal human being. Every one of us has been sat down in class, sit at your butt and do it with your head.
Definitely, yeah.
And some people are affected more deeply, and perhaps even more so because if you are meant to, if you're more sensitive and more creative, you have more to offer, therefore you feel the suppression even more.
Definitely,
and the repression.
That's right.
And then you withdraw from that as a form of protection.
That's right.
Yeah.
And also I've been noticing a lot of the fear of the new. So
absolutely.
Looking out and seeing the potential, I'm looking out and my mind is creating new monsters of how it's going to knock me down in the past.
Okay.
With past beliefs. And you past therapists and past people that give false hope.
Yeah.
And having to really learn to not go against the fear or override it, but to embrace it, but not fall into it. Embrace it.
That's the one, exactly.
And
walk with it.
Walk with it. That's
walk
right.
With it, exactly.
And
instead of knocking it away
or over, there together.
Yeah, you're there together, and the fear.
And then it's not really
changes,
fear,
doesn't it?
It's more a friend, but it's not fear. It's
exactly, and the fear takes on because there'll always be a sort of fears like anything new, but it becomes more of a new possibility rather than something to run away from. What you say it in your words, but I'm just helping you expand a bit more. Are you finding that, even for example,
not yet, but I can sort of see it in the future.
But you felt it in there.
Yeah, I felt it in there. That's right.
I'm asking you to feel it and not even see it in the future.
Yeah.
Okay. And what I have also done is we've actually created a whole picture, which seemed overwhelming at first. But when we related it to, say, like building a house, we need to have the framework, the architecture.
Right, yeah, there's a space now. I can feel there's a space
What we
there
actually
where now, before
creating.
there wasn't.
Yeah.
Which makes everything impossible if there's no space, but now there's...
Yeah. So
energetic or
this
whatever you
new
call
step
it.
you're stepping into is already planned in a sense. You can see where you're stepping.
It's already there. It feels to me that I need to consolidate that
That's
and
the
not fall
one.
back.
That's the one.
And then it will naturally expand.
Do you feel that perhaps even us working with your ankles and connection would have contributed to that shift as well?
Definitely, yeah. It's a new perception of my whole body. My whole body and how I treat my body terribly.
And we will do.
Well, I have in the past. You know, and how, even though I thought I was connected to my body, I wasn't connected at all. And because there's so many parts within the body that we have to embrace, and it's the team.
That's the
It's
one.
our team.
Yeah. Yeah. And it just gives that, that...
And that gives space and freedom to all of those parts within myself that maybe were just repressed or alone before. Even like, I don't know, a bit of my appendix alone, and then the ankles alone, rather than everything being connected. And there's a feeling of freedom within that, definitely.
Do you notice the way you're speaking, you're flowing more freely in even the tone of your voice? Like it seems like it's coming
More
from
calm,
you
more relaxed,
rather than...
Yeah, less in the head. And definitely.
Nice.
And I could just feel that I've got to work with that more.
We've
That
only just started a couple of
definitely,
hours ago.
that's
How
right.
good is that?
Yeah, it's amazing, the change, the difference.
Just a short time.
And it's not that, okay, if we ended this now I've got to wait 2 weeks to see you again. No, because now there's a direction, and it's not an intellectual direction that I've got to add to me. It's a way of life I can continue progressing through.